Oof, what a day, what a day. What's up, everybody? How you guys doing? Happy Mola Monday! Hello, romantic. I've got a whole bunch to do and very little time to do it in, so we're going to be zooming through this. What's up, Knight? Othello? Ogshizno? And Sayan Biswas, Gregory, Master. I'm going to stop butchering y'all's names right now and get into the stuff we need to get into while I kill this world boss. Oh, it's Monday, so remember, every Monday, guys, set your supporters. Your guild will thank you for it. Nobody wants to see loser stats. You want to put your best foot forward. You want your team to get picked. You want people to use your stuff. Go for high scores. No luck on my Heart of Orbis. Today's the last day. You got to lock it in. If you don't have it locked in today, just take what you can get and better luck next month. Whole bunch to cover. Very little time, guys. Whole bunch to cover. So bear with me as we get through all of this. If you got some questions to ask, now would be a good time to do it, because I'm going to be in YouTube mode here in a minute. I got my 50 leaves. 50 leaves are probably the best thing you can get right now. Better even than the gear with the carrot event coming. That is a fun, I mean, well, we think, right? We don't know for sure that they're going to do the stupid energy thing they did last time. You want a hot take? I think that energy thing they did last time, it should be available only to new players. Veterans shouldn't get it. Can't believe I'm saying this, but it's legitimately too generous. It's so generous that it's going to encourage people to never spend their leafs. Just stock them up and wait until next April, because the value is 6 times what it would be anywhere else. Okay, guys, it is my last chance for a 22 speed sword. Let's go. No. No, we don't want those boxes. No, 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 no. Come on, 20 speed sword. 20 speed sword. Give him more boxes. Man, save. Why you gotta be like that? 6, 5, 4. Oh, 3, 2, 1, 0. Unknown slate it is. Thank you. Please pull through. All right. If you didn't get what you wanted, better luck next month, but definitely do it today, because it resets on April 1st. If you don't claim it, you don't get it. Some people still think that you get everything. You get everything that's over here. No, you pick one, and if you don't pick it and lock it in, you get nothing. Alrighty. 10 free summons. Let's go. Sparkles every time. Just kidding. It's my first time. Who we got? Who we got? Azalea. Okay, who we got that's good? Oh, wow. Wow. Guys, that's so freaking good. Look at this. Look at this. Almost maxed on the second renewed will. One pull away from coming off of my wish list. Much better. I mean, we've not had good artifact luck, have we? I think we were kind of due. Flash. Nice. Okay, what else we got? Shard of Orbis. Event tab. Okay, guys, you know what we got to do here. Where is it? Oh no! Did it fall on the floor? I can't find my sunglasses, which means I can't click on this point shop because I'll get flashbanged. Well, we'll do it later when I find my safety equipment. How weird. You would think it'd be easy to find sunglasses in a basement. The coin shop is ass, not gonna lie. Oh wait, I still got one free summon here. You guys didn't let me know we had one free summon. Oh, it's not a tags book. Dingo. Okay. Do you know Victorica is the most flexible knight in the game? A lot of people don't realize how flexible Victorica is. That's pretty flexible. I'd say she's man spreading, but I don't know any man that can spread like that. Woo! All right. Let me, what would be a good backdrop for this? I got to make a quick short explaining something. Let's see if I can find the original video. I feel like tabs, but you can play this. I can just use my backdrop, right? Wolfception. So, real quick PSA for those of you who have been watching my ML5 tier list, a little bit of information has come to my attention. They clarified on their YouTube post about this. I am seeking further information. We'll probably find out together on Wednesday, because whenever I ask for this kind of information, I usually don't find out until after we've just found out naturally. But initially, they said the ML selector ticket that you can buy in the shop goes up to ML Teu, but then they said that the 4 to 5 star tickets from the Carrot event, not 4 or 5 star, sorry, the 5-star tickets from the Carrot event and the Mystic custom group summon and the special Mystic summon, all that stuff goes all the way up to Lay the Scales. And the assumption was that the tickets that you get from the random summons, the 10 summons that we get from the diamond boxes, that those also go up to Lay the Scales. It's looking more and more like those might only go up to Teu, which is actually freaking terrible. They're calling this a new era, and they're only letting these new players have access to all these ML5s from the old era. What ass level is that? That's horrible. Look at the units that come before Teu. That means no Bossa Runka. That means no Witch of the Mere Tenebria. I mean, a lot of the really good, solid units that new players are going to need to get into this meta, they just aren't going to have it. So I hate that, and I'm pushing for them to change it. But sorry for providing that little bit of misinformation. I did put a note in the description of the video, as well as the pinned comment explaining it, but I just wanted to throw this short out there real quick to let you guys know. We'll find out for sure on Wednesday, but it looks like everything that has to do with the milestone path goes up to ML Teu, and everything that has to do with the Carrot event and the custom group summons goes up to Lady the Scales. It's rough, but it is what it is. Sorry about that, guys. Take care. All right, so I'll put that up as a little bit of a short later, refer back to this. I did put the comment in there, right? So, you know, trying to confirm, but it does look like it's only going to go up to ML freaking Teu, which is just absolute garbage. Absolute garbage. Anyway. Hey, Tristen, how's my recovery going? It's going well. It's going well. I'm still limited in a little bit of, like, extreme mobility. I can't throw, like, roundhouse kicks. I can't do a lot of, like, my knee going out and to the right kind of stuff. But other than that, I'd say the strength is at about 80%. I can run at about 40% my original speed. That's getting better. I think I'm planning on going to a fight club in May. April, I'm just going to go and hang out and watch, chat with some friends. Maybe we'll drink beer. My friend of mine had neck surgery, so he can't do anything for a whole year. I was like, hey, I'll show up in April, and instead of fighting, we'll just sit back, drink beers, and place bets on who's going to win. Hey, easy, Ari. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't understand why, considering the headhunt went up to Arya. Yeah, I don't get it, right? They're calling it a new era, and they're only giving people access to old shit. Makes no sense at all. Oh, man. Okay. I put out my Auto 101 Abyss video today, and I want to go ahead and, by the way, Beardy, if you're here, nobody's attacked the defense yet. I want to go ahead and do a non-auto version of it. I'm not sure if I will keep that up with all of them, but let's do this really freaking quick. The random tickets have a limit, I think. It looks like the random tickets might go up just to Teiyu, which sucks ass if that's true. I think that's devastatingly bad, because if you look at all the units that came out after Teiyu, it is the meta, and it's like saying, hey, welcome to the game. Here's a bunch of ML5s that are has-beens and won't really do much for you. RTA tutorial system. AI assistant saying, okay, you pick Ruel, and shit, you won't have anything other than Ruel that's playable. Sorry, man, sucks to suck. I hate it. I hate it. Anyway, let's go do this Abyss. Plant Lytica will be on there to take. That is a limited unit, not an ML5, but yes, she will definitely be in the limited summons. I'm waiting to do the limited tier list video until Wednesday, when they're going to let us know for sure, because everybody's like, well, Renak was available last time, so surely she'll be on there. That means probably Afternoon Soak Flan and Senya. I was like, if anybody was here last April for the Origins update, you guys might remember the Carrot event had limited selector tickets, and they sucked. It was like 2 years ago limiteds. It was ancient limiteds. And then they sold a pack for $100, and that pack had a limited selector ticket that went all the way up to like everything but the two most recents. You could get Renak, you could get Afternoon Soak Flan. They had fucking everything. So I'm not going to go so far as to say, hey, just because they did this, because I'm remembering them selling the good selector tickets, and then the grindable Carrot event selector tickets were mediocre as fuck. Do I already know who's in the next Galaxy shop? No. We always find that out on the last Wednesday before the maintenance. It's usually the last Wednesday of the month, but February kind of effered things up being a short month. So Wednesday morning, when the news drops, we'll find that out. It's always within the last 12 or 13 hours. Probably find out tomorrow, probably the day after tomorrow. It's usually with the Wednesday news drop that they let you know. Okay, Abyss 101 and didn't get it. 80, 90. Okay, so Abyss 101, if you can't do the auto team that I laid out there and you want to do this on manual, we're still going to use Kyrus. And if you don't want to use Kyrus, tough, use Kyrus. She's a hecking 3-star. She is designed specifically for this. It is not cheating. It is the way the game is designed to be played. It's the only... Always when I'm recording. One moment, guys. All right. Let me just put this together. We're going to use Cyrus, and we're going to use Asaria. It's an elf party. We need somebody in the front that can take hits who has an AoE, right? So, who can take hits? Who can take hits who's an AoE? Bellion. Bellion can take hits, and she's an AoE, right? Who else could take hits? That's an AoE. Oh, if you only had an AoE. ML Crow could do it. Cecilia's got 2 AoEs, but I don't like taking fire into a water fight, right? It's just asking for trouble. Charlotte kinda, but not really. Green Armand. Green Armand's AoEs are only on her counters, are they not? Or is her S3 a counter? Chucky's not a bad idea. Oh, Abyssal would work great. Armin though. Let's take a peep at Armin under the hood. So wait, the ML5 tickets where you can pick 3 for new play. That's the question, right? Here's what brings all this up. The Moonlight 5-star summon ticket from Milestone of Radiance includes only up to Successor Teiyu. We know the Selector ticket does, but the way this is worded, it makes us think the ones that are in the Milestone of Radiance chests are only up to Teiyu as well. So, for more details or information, please see future announcement, which means the announcement Wednesday morning will confirm it. But this makes it sound like, yeah, the Selector, the ML5 tickets, everything that you would get from Milestone Radiance is only up to Teiyu, which is garbage if the whole point is to give new players a chance to fight in a modern 2026 meta, to only offer units that came out halfway, at the 1/3 mark of 2020. This means no Arya. This means no Bossarunka. This means no Witch of the Mirror Tenebria. This means no Lady of the Scales. How's a new player going to compete in a world where that shit doesn't exist? It's awful, absolutely awful. And I've sent a message direct to the head CM and said they really need to reconsider this, and I hope they fix it before they announce it and really kind of shit down the throat of this update, because this is not okay. Where was I? Oh yeah, Armin. Is this an AoE? No, this is a non-attack skill, right? Yeah, this is a non-attack skill. And this attacks the enemy with a shield. Yeah, Armin's no good. She's all single target. We need AoE, guys. What is up to Lady and Arya then? The stuff from the Carrot event and the custom group summon. So you got 3 choices, right? Do you get Notos? Do you save for Salami? Or do you go ahead and pick up Lady of the Scales from your custom group summon? It's actually a pretty thirsty 3-week period, right? Yeah, on counter doesn't help us. Mort stepping on things is an AoE. He can take a hit. Charlotte, but she's fire. Afternoon Soak Flam, but she's fire. God, all of the good AoE knights are freaking fire. Toes and salami. Harshity works. Well, let's just use Bellion, guys. I think legitimately more people have Bellion than have Charles. Wouldn't you guys agree? That's an awful Bellion. Where's my other Bellion? Sure, why the hell not? Okay, so we got Bellion. We got reset and poisons, poison reset. We need a healer. We need a good solid healer. How about I mean, really, any of them would work. She would not work. Any of them would work. You could use Momo. You could use Dorcas. I'm just going to use Destina. It's nice to have a safety net. I'm going to move her up a notch because I can't see Asaria's legs. And I don't want to see Destina's legs. Better. Better. Okay, is everybody built? You're built. I already checked you. You're not quite built. What do we want on Cyrus? She's got enough effectiveness. What is a good artifact for herself, the elf? What's this do? I don't care about that. Yeah, let's give Elf Girl extra speed and use this weird ass artifact, right? All right. What's up, YouTube? Tristen Wulf here, bringing you an Abyss 101 video. I hope you guys like the full auto team, but in case you can't pull off the full auto team and you want an easy, consistent breakdown of floor 101 on manual, here we go. This is the team we're going to run. You need Cyrus. Don't try to do it without her. You could probably pull it off, but what a pain in the butt. Just use Cyrus. She is designed for this floor. Lay on like a butcher. Cyrus, you want to have enough effectiveness to stick the debuffs. I think you only need 60%. We'll check it inside the fight and double check that. A little bit of speed, a little bit of bulk to keep her alive. Artifact doesn't matter. I just used Ambro because who the hell else is going to use this artifact? It'll speed her up a bit, but put whatever artifact you want on her. Proof of Valor. If you're level 50 and having trouble staying alive, you could run the various ranger artifacts that let her dual attack or get extra attacks in. Easy game. Next, we're going to run Asaria. Asaria's entire purpose in this fight is to reset Cyrus so she can stack even more poisons. So make sure she's fast enough to take turns when you need it, healthy enough to stay alive, with enough effectiveness to strip, because we are going to need Asaria to be a stripper in this fight. Next, we're going to need a healer. I'm just going to use Destina because why the hell not? She's green, which is good into water fights. I should probably put a ring on her. If you guys love Destina, put a ring on her. You should probably put a good artifact. This one's a limited collab artifact, so I'm not even going to use it. Build a better Destina than this. Trust me, guys. Any healer will work. You can use Momo. You could use Acades, although she is fire. Make her extra bulk if you use Acades. Easy enough. And next, you're going to need somebody who can spam AoEs in frontline and take some hits. Your free-to-play option, of course, is going to be regular Fire Ross, but I think more... You know, in a perfect world, who would be great is Green Charles or even Mort. They can take hits. They've got an AoE in their kit, but everything Bellion does is AoE. And I think in 2026, more people have Bellion than have Green Charles. Weird, I know, right? This is a collab artifact, so let's get rid of that. We're not going to run anything collab. You don't need the pursuit set or the counter set. All you need is for her to have enough health to take shots to the face and stay alive, and to be able to spam AoEs when you want them. Next, change your Guardian to Arky. Trust me, you're going to want to bring Arky with you on this fight. Okay, let's jump in and get it done. After I cleanse my inventory. It's always something, always something. Ow! Hey, how's the music, guys? Is it too loud? I had to mess around with the freaking media player because it broke on me. Is it too loud or can you barely hear it? Kind of low volume. Hang on. This slide's so hard to use. Is that better or is that too loud? Is it better or is it too loud? Better? Better? It's fine? Music is good? Okay, let me know. I don't want to go edit this video and have it be awful. Okay, let's get it done. Frickin' inventory. World boss. Let's get it done. Okay, turn auto off. We aren't autoing this time. So in this one, you're going to be basically using poison to run through everything. So we're just going to S1 the crystal because, you know, why not? We're just wasting a turn. We're going to have Kyrus pop her S3 and then stack some poisons. Pow, there we got 2. I guess we'll just S1. You're not going to do a lot of damage. You're going to take a lot of debuffs. Oh, pro tip, make sure you got at least 100 effect resistance on your Destina so that you are on your Soul Weaver in general so you can resist all these debuffs. Oh, and by the way, it looks like 75, 65, looks like 60% is the effectiveness you need on Kyrus, so we were indeed overkill. Drop a hit here, hit this. Let's extend those debuffs with an S2, make those poisons last 2 rounds. I'm S3ing for no other reason than to generate souls. You want to make sure you generate as many souls as possible in this stage. You don't want to burn out your souls early on. Okay, I'm really annoyed by all these silences, but it is what it is. More pop damage. Give me another poison. Aw. Where is Kyrus on the CR bar? Kyrus is ready to go again, so nobody to reset. We'll just S1 here. Ow. S1, why not? Pop. Oh my god. Okay. Sorry guys, we need to put some ER in Destina. Going in without a ring was a little too adventurous. If our Soul Weaver gets silenced, we're kind of fucked. Yeah. Oh, wow. She's getting silenced at 100 ER. That's crazy. Let me see. Speed, 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 speed. Resist set. Resist set, resist set. I guess we're going to need the 200 ER. Unless these guys... If she gets silenced at 200 ER... That's going to be a pro... Oh, we should do Tywin. Guys, we should do Tywin. Tywin's freaking perfect for this. Right? Try silencing me now. But Tywin will miss? Tywin never misses. He tells me so. Yeah, okay. Okay, so that's good. And she needs 60% effect. Oh, wow, overkill. Okay, guys, let's do this again. Yeah, that Tywin. That Tywin. Oh. What's up, YouTube? Tristen Wulf here, bringing you an Abyss 101 guide with a manual team. I hope you enjoy the full auto team, but I guess some of you guys maybe don't want to do it on full auto, maybe don't have those units, so I'm going to show you how to clear it, give you some alternatives. First, just like before, we're going to run Kyrus. Kyrus is instrumental to beating Abyss 101. If you don't want to do it with Kyrus, you're playing life in hard mode. She was designed specifically for this job. So get a Kyrus, make sure she's got a little bit of speed so she can take some turns, a little bit of bulk so she can stay alive, that she's got 60% effectiveness. 60 is the goal for this. More than that doesn't help, but doesn't hurt either. 60 is your cap. Artifact doesn't really matter. Yeah, it really doesn't. Pick any artifact you want to help Kyrus stay alive. Next, we're going to be running Asaria. We're using Asaria to cheat a little bit. We're going to use it to reset Kyrus so we can stack even more poisons. Artifact doesn't matter. I'm not going to change this. You can run anything. 60% effectiveness once again to make sure that she can strip. You do want Asaria to be a stripper for this fight. That's right. And give her enough bulk to stay alive and speed to take turns. Next, you're going to need a Knight and a Soul Weaver. The Knight needs to have an AoE skill. The free-to-play version would be Fire Ross, but he's a fire unit, makes it a little harder to stay alive, but he works. He's got an AoE. His dual attacks are nice. You could run Bellion. She's got an AoE. You just want somebody who has an AoE skill, but Tywin is extra good if you have him because he will help keep debuffs off your team, which can be really frustrating when the front row teams are silencing you and you don't get a chance to pull triggers. Next, here's my Tywin. This is how you build your knight. A lot of HP, a little bit of speed, some effectiveness. Actually, he doesn't need effectiveness. You can't stun crap in this. So just a little bit of speed, some HP, and Arius, if he's tanky. If he's not tanky, use like what's that artifact? Sword of Azera to help keep him alive. He's just in front line to be a brick and also to use an AoE skill. We'll get into why you need that AoE later. And last, you need a Soul Weaver. Your free-to-play option would be Angelic Montmorency or Blue Angelica. Anybody who can heal is really good here. I'm going to use Destina because she heals on every single one of her skills. She can CR Manipulate, just a really solid unit. And she's green, which helps her going into all these blue units. Make sure she's got 200 effective resistance on her. Mine's overkill with the artifact. This will make sure she doesn't get silenced. You do not want your Soul Weaver controlled. That is a big problem. As for an exclusive equipment, I've got the CR readiness boosting one, but it doesn't really matter. You just need her to stay alive, high HP, and a lot of speed so she can take turns. Let's get into this fight. Oh, before we do, set your Guardian. Take Arky. You want Arky for this fight. He is critical. Okay, let's fire it up, guys. No auto on this one. You want auto, use the other team. Okay, so I'm just going to S3 because it's big souls. Why don't we go ahead and do it? Why not G-Ross? G-Ross would be fine. He's got plenty of AoE, but G-Rosses are mostly built for damage, and you need to be able to have your knight take a hit. I'm going to S3 here. Maybe we get some lucky stuns. Again, mostly I'm just doing this to build souls. Oh, wow, we got everything, didn't we? Okay, I'm going to activate Kyrus, and hopefully we get 3 poisons. Go! Pow! We only got 2, but that's okay. I am going to, check it out. I'm going to S2 and push Kyrus up, because why not? Stall, stall, stall. Pop damage from the poisons. That's how we're doing almost all of our damage. I'm going to S2 to extend those poisons. There we go. Now I'm going to reset Kyrus. We'll just S1 here. S1 here. I don't want to S3 yet in case we need to cleanse. Okay, that's fine. Did you see that silence on top of Kyrus immediately go away? How good was that? Tywin did a great service to us. They were going to S3 here again because we were reset, and then we'll S1 again, put 3 more poisons on there, and now we're in pretty good shape. Okay, I guess we'll just swap this guy, and I guess we'll hit, we're not doing anything hitting that guy, so let's hit this. Bam! Look how much damage those poisons did. Okay, we're on S3, generating souls, cleansing debuffs. Kyrus ready to go again. We're going to extend those debuffs. Brap. Oh my god, we got 15%ed. Ain't that always the way, guys? 15%ed. Are there alternatives to Kyrus? Why in the name of God would you use anything other than Kyrus for this? But yes, anybody who stacks poisons or bleeds or burns, detonators, you could use Robin and use detonations. You could use Silverblade Aramentha, use detonations. You could use Spectre Tenebria, stack poisons with her. But you are playing life in hard mode. Kyrus is a free 3-star. She works at level 50. Just use Kyrus. She's designed for this. You'll never play her anywhere else in the game, so enjoy the unit while you can. What are we doing now? Let's go to S1. I'm really sad we did not get that extension because it's going to just slow this down. If we got that extension, this thing would be dead in 2 turns because that's bam, you see the next round of poisons would have killed him if we got the extension, but it's okay. It's fine. Hit you. Let's stun everybody again because it was funny. Poison? Nope. I'm going to S3 just to strip that barrier because we don't like him having a barrier. We got 15% on the barrier strip. Man, I'm loving seeing those poisons piss the deer, though. Let me see. Where are we at? Kyrus is kind of ready. Let's S2 and push Kyrus up. And then we will S3. Whoop. And then we'll S1. Poisons. I think that's enough. I'm not going to bother resetting Curious because I think those poisons should be enough once we extend them. Nice cleansing. S1 here. Curious cuts. Nope, not quite. S1 here. Curious S2s, extending the poisons. And that is definitely enough for this thing to just die. So now we're just going to hit random things and keep our souls nice and high. Pop. Next pop, you're dead. I'm not hitting the crystal purposely because I don't want the crystal to get a barrier and then the poisons aren't enough. So at this point, please don't hit the crystal anymore. Just let him die from the poisons you've got on there. Okay, ouch, and that should be it. Okay, we're into phase 2. So here's the thing. Furious gets below 70%. The next time he's hit, he does a nasty thing. So what we're going to do is we're going to stack a bunch of poisons on Furious and let him poison across the 70% threshold, not touch him so that he goes across the threshold again. It just... You guys are going to love this, okay? So first things first, let's just S1 Furious here. Nice defense break. I'm going to S3. Maybe we stun those guards. That's funny. Okay, we're going to S1 here. And we're going to stack 3. 3. Think 3. We only got 2. But that's okay. I'm going to push... I'm going to push Curious up so that she can extend. And then she can do her S2, extending those debuffs to 2. Then we're going to reset Curious. And it's S1 and Knight. Can I hit you and you not counter me? Okay, that works. We're going to S3 because our Tywin's looking a little threadbare with all the Arius damage, guys. Okay, see how close he is to 70%? That's this threshold bar right here is the 70% bar. We want him to cross that bar and then not hit him. So let's see. There's some more poisons. We S1U. I'm avoiding hitting him right now because I really want Curious to get one more extension off. I'm going to S2 Tywin. He's hurting a little bit. S1 here. And Curious can extend and... Okay, pop. Now... That took him down. That took him all the way down. Holy smokes. Okay. Now he's got the speed buff and the crit chance buff. Let's S3 and get rid of that. I wonder if they patched it. Poison didn't used to activate his cleanse. He used to wear the poisons one more round. Okay, now, this is the reason you wanted Archie and AoEs and everything. Once he procs this skill, where he's got the skill null, you need to hit him 3 times to get rid of the skill null. If you hit him with a single target attack, he counters hard. So you want these to be AoE attacks. So this will be our first AoE attack so we don't get countered hard. There we go. Now, she can't do an AoE attack. She can only do a single attack. Archie counts as an AoE attack. That's why we've been saving our souls. So we're going to drop Archie. This will count as an AoE attack. Drop one of those skill nulls. You see? See? Kira's same thing. She can't hit, so we'll use Archie, and that will get rid of the last skill null, and now we didn't eat counters from Furious like crazy. Now he pops his last skill. Ouch. Oh my god, that's okay. We got Destina. Slow down. Cool your roll. See, I used to do this floor with this team, and I used to do it by having the double pop damage cross both thresholds. They must, those dirty dogs at Smilegate must have freaking patched this floor to where you can't poison across thresholds anymore. That's freaking unpleasant. See why you don't want to do an S1 attack? You just get countered like crazy. Kira, stay alive, please. Here, get some poisons. Ow, ow. I'm going to have to redo this because my entire fight was predicated on crossing both thresholds with poisons, and it's not letting me do that anymore. Oh well. I'll have to rethink this one and take multiple AoEs. I want you guys to look at how much health that Furious had left from those poisons. That's diabolical. I'm so upset we can't poison across thresholds anymore. What the fuck, Cookie? Why doesn't this work anymore? Stupid Smilegate patching their game. Let me cheese things. Next you're going to tell me they patched the threshold on 103 on the dragon. She can, but he self-cleanses once he crosses the threshold. You used to go across the threshold, and he didn't self-cleanse until you hit him. And as long as you didn't hit him, he could keep the poisons, and you could just hunker down and cross 2 thresholds. Then you would just double Archie, and you're good to go. I'm not doing... Fire... Yeah, there's lots of ways to do this, guys. I have a whole ass video of doing it on full auto. I mean, we did 102 on full auto. You kidding me? And 103, and 104. And 105 on full auto, and we're doing 106 on full auto, and 107 and 108 on full auto. There's ways to do this. Oh, and for the people that say, but I don't have this unit, I don't have that unit, that's why you go check out I'm_Sue. His guides help you out. Guys, for real, is the music okay? Because it is blasting in my ear. Which I can fix on my end. I'm just having trouble believing the music's not super loud on your end. It's fine for you guys? Okay, I'll just change it down on my headset. Because I feel like I have to shout to hear myself. I need 110 on auto. What is 110? Is this the one with the spinning tops? We have to guess which top is right? That's going to be really fucking hard, guys. That's going to be really hard to do on auto. The gamble one? Yeah, that one and Sage Balance is on. I don't think are going to be autoable, really. Okay. Everybody's still built for this. If so, we'll at least get our 106 video recorded. Because I need to put this gear back before I get screwed in RTA again. There's already a full auto team for 110. Bitchin'. Okay. Isn't it crazy how these floors that used to just be nightmares are now like, hey, we just do that on full auto. Oh wow, it's Giga free to play too. Bitchin'. Oh no, this isn't the spinning top ones. Which one was it that had the Which one was it that you had to... Yeah, this one's fine. There's one that you have to guess which top to hit, and if you hit the wrong one, you have to start over. It's like the 33% chance to just win or fail. Which one was that? Was that 109? No, that was the mushroom one. Is that ball? I remember I walked a guy through it, and he's like, really? There's no way to tell? I'm like, nope, you just have to sit there and eat ass. Okay, it's balls. It's 114 then. Oh my God, what time is it? Running out of time, running out of time. There's a difference between starting E7 today or when the update drops. Yeah, if you wait till the update drops, you miss out on 20, 30 summons because you get 10 free summons a day right now as a part of the lead up promo. So I would start now. No way, Death Scythe. No way. Who is this? Who is this Riri-san, and why does he only have 654 subscribers? What a fucking Chad. Oh, 116. Was that one what it was? You guys said ball, and I just assumed you were right. Let's look. Elena? Was it Elena? He's made it up to 115 on full auto. I think we've made it up to 109 or 108. Fuck it, let's just do 106 real quick while I'm still thinking about it. What were the rules of this again? You need to maintain 2 buffs. If you lose buffs, she hits hard. Okay, yeah, I remember. 102. It'll come out tomorrow morning. You're gonna love it. Hey, thank you, douche. That's really nice of you to say. I'm sorry for calling you douche. It is your name. All right, 106. We've been doing pretty good running full auto all the way through these floors, and it's got to stop sooner or later, but not yet. We're going to do 106 on full auto. We'll be fighting Lulika. This team is all about maintaining buffs. So we're going to use Young Senya. She helps stack buffs. She's a good cleanser. She's got dual attacks. The protection set is optional for this, but hey, you know, it's an additional buff right out of the gate, so why not? If you can pull off protection set, go for it. You want 200 effect resistance. Sorry, guys. You're going to want it on all of your units. You get debuffed out the wazoo in the second phase of this. Thank you for the sub, Maddie. I'm just going to record this later. I'm getting distracted too much. People are subbing. I'll deal with this some other time. Why is my notification so damn small? Oh, man, I really bricked my freaking OBS layout. Any primers? Any primers for what? For 102? Douche! Thank you for the sub, buddy. Man, look at you guys going. Pablo, thank you so much for the sub. I appreciate you. Let's see, it was Shuri. Litica. And then we had Shuri on. I'm not gonna re-gear my account around this, guys. I'm just gonna show it to you. Here's your preview. Comes out tomorrow, guys. What's up? Fire Cecilia. She's back. She is back. Litica. If you can get her on a Bloodstone, that's ideal. I did it without Bloodstone on her, and it was about a 60% success rate through my testing. If you get 2 Bloodstones, it makes this giga consistent. But with 1 Bloodstone, it can still be done. Tenebria on Edika's. Cycle her really fast. The Queen of the Yoga Pants is insane here. And Shuri on Bloodstone. If you only have 1 Bloodstone, put it on Shuri. But if you got 2, give 1 to Shuri and Elitica. But she doesn't necessarily need it. And then you just press auto and go. Should I take scales in the free ML5 event? What free ML5 event are you talking about, Ahmed? Because if there's a free ML5 event, I would really like to hear about it. Can I help you find how to imprint Veronica? You got it, brother. As soon as this fight's over, give it just another few seconds. Yeah, 102. This not even just was, it is kind of place. The reason this works so well is count the number of non-attack skills on my team. Right? There aren't any. And Bloodstone allowing us to heal off attack skills keeps everyone alive. The control that we get, the skill nulls that we get off of Lidica, the CR pushbacks that we get off of her, because you're not doing any non-attack skills, you're never pissing off Celine. The worst thing in the world is the robots getting turns, and you've got provokes on your Cecilia, keeping them from using their non-attack skills. You got sleeps on your Tenebria, keeping them from using their non-attack skills. This is a simple fucking team, guys. If you got Lidica and Tenebria, it is very easy. And if you don't have Lidica and Tenebria, then just go use Sue's guide. His works really, really well. Robin is also freaking insane here too. Using Robin and Kyrus together kind of makes this a joke on manual as well. I really thought about doing a manual one for the handful of people who are going to say, what if I don't have Lidica? Well, there you go. Should I build up Lidica and Tenebria for this? So on April 2nd, after a new era goes live, you get 2 Grace of Growth slots that are free. So I Grace of Growth Lidica on one, and I Grace of Growth Tenebria on the other one, and I would get this shit done. The control of the back 2 units is really that, the skill nulls, the CR manipulation, the provokes. The team is freaking perfect. For free? No, the second Grace of Growth has no cooldown. You can hot swap it as much as you want. Yeah, Pablo, I just changed your life. How much Molagord I save you? Okay, guys, I'm gonna pop this out here. I don't want to spoil the ending, but I think you guys can guess what the ending's going to be. To the person who needed her Veronica imprints. So you're going to go to your episodes. You're going to slide over to episode 5. And once you are in episode 5, there will be a this tree-looking icon down here. You're going to click on it, and you're going to go and do the Mysteries of Evolution, okay? Oops, I did not mean to actually go into this. You're going to do the purple book for the Mysteries of Evolution. One of them, I can't remember if the first one gives you Veronica or if you get her through the adventures, but this is where her imprints lie, is in the purple book. And then once you're done with the purple book, you'll want to go a little further. And that's still purple book. And you'll want to do gold book. Now, gold book doesn't have any imprints, but it's got some really freaking nice rewards. And if you want to do all this, you go to Google and you search and you search Tristen, Wulf, Genesis. Because it's the tree, it's the tree of Genesis stuff, right? Tree of Genesis stuff. So you just search Tristen, Wulf, Genesis, and there will be a Tree of Genesis, a detailed walkthrough. And I think it's me and Baka. Yeah, it's me and Baka walking you through everything. And then right down here is a link to part 2 of the Tree of Genesis. There's the gold book, and then this is the purple book. And we take a little bit of time because we explain the mechanics and what you're doing on every single one, but it's a step-by-step walkthrough on how to do it. And it's time-consuming, right? You're going to spend, if you back-to-back all purple book and all yellow book, you're probably spending an hour and a half doing it all. But it's worth it. And it's free. It's free for you, and it was free for me. Because this is not a unit you want to skimp on. You need her to have a lot of effectiveness. I'm sorry, you need her to give the speed imprint to the team, so you want those imprints. Damn, I love this unit. So good. I get paid in gum and skystones. Hey, by the way, guys, I hope you are not doing anything for this buff event. I hope you're not falling prey to it. Save every leaf, every core, every chunk of box stamina you've got for the carrot event. Because if the carrot event is the same this year as last year, oh my god, the value is through the freaking roof. Sorry, guys, I had to turn it down a little bit. My ears were bleeding. I'll figure out a way to fix this later. Actually, I can fix it here. Hang on. Filters. Not filters. Shit. I'll have to figure it later. What do you get from the carrot event? Yeah, I can show you. Let's see. Hey, what do you guys think they're going to change the logo to on Wednesday or after maintenance? It probably won't be Renak anymore. You think they're going to put a Salami in there, or are they going to put a Kairon in there? Think in the new ML5, think Salami? Maybe. Biblis? It might be Biblis. Tenebria. Let me see. New Era Showcase. Okay, so where were they talking about? The carrot event. New heroes, dirge, content, dirge, friendship. Where is it? Perfumer Biblis. Imprint, Grace of Growth, Special Mystic Summon. It's here somewhere. They give me a table. Oh, they give me a table of contents. God bless them. Let me see. Where is it? It's the Bell Nuit. There we go. Okay, so you grind. You get this just by playing the game, doing hunts, all that kind of stuff. And you see it's divided into 4 weeks. Week 1, week 2, week 3, week 4. So week 1, this shop will be open, and you can't see the stuff to the right, but you know it's progressively worse. So the first week, there's a 5-star ML ticket in there that's guaranteed to be light. It's not a selector, but it's guaranteed to be light. And you get these with these super high-end carrots. I mean, they're perfume this time. We call it the carrot event because this time last year for the Origins update, they did an event where they were magical carrots, and there were yellow carrots and orange carrots. And the orange carrots were the minor ones that you got shit tons of, and then the red carrots or orange carrots were the high value ones, right? So in this case, we got kind of blue bottles of perfume and green bottles of perfume. You'll get way more green than blue. But anyway, this is going... Do I think it'll start on Monday? I don't think so. I think it will run Thursday to Thursday, just like banners. Okay? Why did I say save leaves? Because the way you get these is as drops from doing Spirit Altar, hunts, adventure, just grinding the game. You will get all these drops. And so you want to save your leaves, because you save your leaves to get lots of carrots or perfume bottles, and you can buy all this stuff. Skin tickets, reset stones. The newbie version will look different than the veteran version. So if yours looks a little different, that's why. This is probably the newbie version because it's got Awakening Elixir and Potion of Ascension. The veteran version might have something different. I don't know. Okay, but this ticket could go all the way up to this is one of the tickets that could it's random, but it goes all the way up to Lady of the Scales to Mercedes. If you could see all the way to the right, there will be 2 boxes that you have an unlimited purchase on. And last time, one of them was stamina. And it was so much stamina per carrot or per perfume bottle that it was basically like getting a 40% refund on your stamina. So if you spent 1,000 stamina, you got 400 back putting your excess carrots in this, which lets you just chain farm like crazy. Suddenly, your leafs aren't worth 80 stamina anymore. They're worth like 130 stamina, but through the stamina refund. Now, they might patch that. We don't know. But it made the first week absolutely insane for farming. So yes, save your leaves, save your stamina just in case they don't patch it, and we can do the same thing next time. Week 2... Week 2 has got your selector tickets. There is an RGB selector ticket and an artifact selector ticket. These go all the way up to Setska for the unit and all the way up to Setska for the artifact. Also, Bottle of Knowledge and some really heckin' nice gear. And I believe this week had Molagora last time as the unlimited purchase item. Then you got week 3. This has got the Astrium and the other Astrium. And I don't think they show week 4, do they? Week 4 has got the Dark ticket. And yes, for those who are asking, these included limited units as well. It was a selector. I believe it included limited units, or the limited unit selector might be off screen. But yeah, all that's in there. So, it's a really, I mean, even if you aren't going for the stamina refresh, you want to make sure you have the stamina to buy everything that's in these shops. Really freaking good. I hate to break your heart, Aram, but if you were Netmarble guy and it was this close to May and June and you're getting ready to rerun last year's summer event, would you give Aram away for free? I don't think you would. It's possible, but it's really, really unlikely. I'm going to break your heart a little bit further on this. Last year, during the Origins update, these limited selector tickets were garbage. They went back almost 2 years on limiteds. I think the earliest thing you could get was Biblis, right? And everyone's like, but what about Young Senya? What about Afternoon Soak Flan? What about Renak? You couldn't get any of those. But then Smilegate went over here and they put a special Origins update pack that had limited tickets in it that went all the way up to frickin' Renak. So you could the free ones were kind of mediocre, but hey, if you really want your Afternoon Soak Flan, you could just come over here, drop a hundo in the shop and get your selector ticket with Afternoon Soak Flan. So I'm a lot of people are like, oh, but Renak was on the last custom group summon, so surely they at least go to Renak. I was like, I wouldn't hold my breath, guys. I wouldn't hold my breath just because last time they monetized the hell out of those limited tickets. So, yeah. Fingers crossed, though. Fingers crossed. It ain't a hundo if you use AppGallery. That is right, guys. I hope you guys are using AppGallery to make all your purchases. Such savings. Everybody knows about it, right? Exclamation point Huawei. If you don't know about it, go check the install video and start saving. I have saved, God, it's terrifying to say this, but well over $1,000 using the AppGallery. You're talking 60, 70, or, paying, saving 25, 30, even 40% off your purchases. I will get Lethe, to be honest, because I don't have Lethe, and why not? Lethe's really good. There was a lot of things, right, in this video that were a little bit tricky to understand. For example, where is it here? Milestone of Radiance, right? Oops. They talked about all the things that were in this chest, right? Where's the screenshot? Yeah, here we go. This is what the new players could get, right? Artifact and a hero. We expected that. That's what's in the gold chest. But for veteran players, it says what's in the gold chest is an artifact or coins. But if you go over here and look at what's in the chest, it says that what's in the chest is a hero. How do we get 13 heroes when there's no hero tickets in any of the chests? How do we get artifacts when there's no artifacts in our total chest rewards? So there is some misinformation out there. We're going to get it all confirmed on Wednesday. I'm 99% sure this just was supposed to be heroes, and they got lazy with the cut and paste from this screen. That this should say artifact heroes. This should say heroes 120 coins. But we'll figure it out. We get, so yeah, we get simple powder. We get new players get artifacts, 9 artifacts random, and we get 1100 powder to buy the artifacts we want, but we don't get artifacts directly. Yeah, and that's the other thing too. Hero selector, artifact selector, limited hero selector. For the returning heirs, over here, this is milestone. Oh wait, this is the exchange. That's the exchange. Never mind, never mind. Yo, Ken Jaden, thanks for gifting a sub to Amplexity. I appreciate it. Carrot event was a scam for me. It's the best use of stamina, bar none. I don't know what else to say, man. It sucks when you can't get what you want, but how many leasts do I have? Not a lot. 140. I'll buy some packs, though. I'll buy some packs. Week 1 is the best infinite energy. We think, Joe. We think, right? We don't know. Smilegate's really kind of bad about just, rehashing content. So the assumption is it's still there, but we don't know for sure that they didn't, that they didn't cut it out, right? We can't see it over there. It might be nerfed down. It might be changed to something else. A lot of people have complained about it, so they may adjust it, and I kind of hope they do. I can't believe I'm saying it, but it was too generous. If anything, it should stay like it was for new players, but be different for veterans, because I don't want something in the game that encourages people to just not spend for an entire year, save all your leaves till April, and then just go all hog heaven on it. It's just not right. Oh, yeah, people have been asking me about this too, so I'm just going to say it, guys. If you hadn't noticed, the Arena Pass, it doesn't cost cash anymore. It's 1900 Skystones, which legitimately is more expensive in Smilegate money than cash, but you can grind Skystones. The amount of money you'd have to spend to buy 1900 Skystones is way freaking more than what they used to charge for it. So I would not go and buy Skystones to get this, but 1900 Skystones, look what this gives, guys. It gives everything down here. It's a duplication, right? It's 1-for-1 identical. So instead of 1 piece of gear, you get 2. Instead of 100 of these, you get 200. Right? Even if the gear wasn't in here, this many charms, this many reforged mats, it's kind of worth the 1900 Skystones. I'll be honest with you, the gear is like fluff. So yes, if you have 1900 Skystones to spend, I would get it. I would get it. Do not buy rank, please. This is a terrible waste. This is for people who join the RTA or join the arena season with only a couple of weeks left, and they needed to top it off to get their slate. Which, by the way, you do not get 2 slates. That's not down here in the pass. So don't buy ranks. Just do your arena. This goes on for 83 days. If you can't complete 38 ranks in 83 days, you're not even playing the game. If you join the game and it said 15 days left, maybe buy ranks worth it to you, but don't do it. But yeah, even for a new player, all this gear, this is some god tier gear, and it's speed sets, guys. It is speed sets. I think this gear is really hecking good. Speed DPS gear for a new player. My God, this is good gear. So yes, if you have got 1900 Skystones burning a hole in your pocket, I would get it. But do remember, 1900 Skystones is shop Skystones. 1900 Skystones is $50 in equivalent Smilegate money. How much that pass used to cost, guys? Wasn't it like 35 bucks? So as far as Smilegate's concerned, they kind of raised the price a little bit, but yeah, it was way cheaper in Smilegate money before if you're buying Skystones. But what's nice about that is 1900 Skystones, if you do your arena every week, you should be able to get enough Skystones saved up to buy it for free. There's no advantage or disadvantage buying it early or late. It will automatically fill out to its grandfather's in your old ranks. So I do encourage you to go and pick up the Arena Battle Pass. So far, it seems to be like the best value usage of Skystones in the game. But let's see if I'm talking out my ass or not. Let's go roll that beautiful gear. We got 2 of everything, guys. 2 of everything. Okay. I don't care, just roll high. Okay, not bad. A max and a max and a minimum. Max, oh, I think crit chance can roll 3 on 88. So max and 1 off min, but still good. Go again. Ooh. 8. That was a 6 and a 5, right? 6 and a 5? That was really freaking mid. That was really mid, but it's consolidated. One more big roll into crit damage, or big roll into speed, and we are happy. Instead, we took a minimum roll into crit chance. Wow. Did this just not go from trash to treasure like that? It's all right. It's pretty freaking far from all right. It's pretty mediocre. I'm tempted to reset it. Let's see how number 2 rolls, right? We get a mulligan because we bought the pack. Let's see how number 2 rolls. Wow. Okay, so a max roll on crit chance and a minimum roll on crit damage. What the hell? That's like exact opposite how the other one rolled. Come on, show me speed. Are we allergic to speed or what? So double 9 into attack as double max. Double max. Give me a big speed roll and we are content. Another max. Wow. 4 max rolls and 1 minimum. That's actually, I'll take it. This is fine. No complaints. Okay, the weapon though. Boy, are we allergic to speed or what today? Show me speed. Max crit chance and a minimum roll into attack. 5 is minimum on 88 gear. It's either max or minimum today, isn't it? Okay, we finally hit speed, guys. The curse is broken, the curse is lifted, and we're able to speed again. It's kind of a mediocre mid-roll on crit damage. 1 big one in speed. 6 and a 5. It's okay. I don't feel like resetting this one, but it's more of a PvE piece for me. But like last one, maybe this one rolls even better. Stop bricking these pieces. I know, right? Double min roll, or double 4s there. 1 off min. Hell yeah, there we go. 3 and a 4. Show me a 5 in speed, and we can walk away happy. That's okay. Wow. Where'd my last roll go, guys? That's 44334. I don't think I could roll this lower if I tried. So much so, I know I shouldn't do this. I know this. I know I should be saving these. You want to save these for otherworldly gear. Otherworldly gear that's got 5 speeders on them, but I can't even save it. I don't have one. Game is protecting me from myself. Oh well. That's okay, guys. It's fine. Maybe your gear rolls better. Like I said, even without the gear, I think the battle pass is still pretty freaking high value. So if that helps, buy the pass, roll better than I did. Catch you in the next one. Not salty. Not salty at all. Check 0.5 of milestone or radius video. You got it. I assume you mean 50. We also have a 5-star Covenant selector. Okay. What am I looking at here? Oh, are they going to tell us what the limited selector goes to? Roll it back a bit. Is that far enough? Prepare as much as you like to play. What am I? What? Can you spell it out for me? Are the ML5 selectors only for new players? The ML5 selector is only for veterans, and it only goes up to ML Tayu. Oh, you're talking about this video. Okay, you meant the 50 seconds here. I got you. I have to have this muted because this is DMCA music. It caught a lot of people. Artifact and hero selector. By the way, the artifact and hero selector in this goes all the way up to Setska. Guaranteed Moonlight Hero. This only goes, or I swear I thought they said that goes up to, no, that only goes up to Tayu as well. No. The carrot event is different than the, yeah, these are carrot event things. So this, if it's from the carrot event, it should go up to Lady of the Scales. If it is from the milestone or radiance, it goes up to Tayu. Because they said newbie 1 doesn't reset on getting an ML5. The 10 ML5s for new. Oh. Okay, guys. Screw your ears on straight. Let me explain this one more time. Everybody gets 10 ML5s. Everybody. The diamond chests from Milestone or Radiance all have ML5 tickets in them, and there's 10 of them. You could actually get more if your gold chests crack up into diamond chests, and you will get ML5s. The difference, the only difference on the ML5 front between newbies and veterans is newbies, when they open their ticket, it will randomly pop up 3 units, and you can select one of those 3 random units. Okay? Those units can be any unit all the way up to ML Tayu, which kind of sucks. None of the really, really good ones. But they will go, it pops up 3 and you can select it. So a new player goes, oh, I got a choice. I can get Bellion, Harsetti, or Dragon Bride Senya. And they can select one. Then they do their next ticket and they'll say, this time it's Martial Artist Ken, Astromancer Elena, and Rylet. And you can select one of them. onward and upward. That way, it really, really limits the chance you can get a dupe. They didn't say there can't be a dupe, but that significantly reduces the chance you'd get a dupe, right? Because you would have to have all 3 units randomly pop up that are 3 you already have. You could be that unlucky, but it's not likely. Now, veterans, people who did not make their account in 2026, no, checkpoint 5. Okay. Okay, so it looks like the 3 it populates it with are ones you don't own. So that's good. You can't get a dupe. It does populate it with ones you don't have. Now, veterans, when they summon, it just gives you a random ML5 up to Teu. And if it's a dupe, that sucks. But if it's a dupe, they give you a currency, a special currency that you can take to a shop. Which I think I've already closed that video, but a currency you can take to a shop. Glory coins, yes. So for the veterans, if you get a dupe, you get glory coins. New players can't get dupes, so they don't get glory coins. In the glory coin shop for 1,500 of those coins, and I think the maximum you can get is 2,700 plus whatever you get from dupes. For 1,500 coins, you can buy an ML5 selector that ranges all the way up to ML Teu. So that's it. How many currencies will be added in the new era? Right, I know they've added a hell of a lot of currencies. The difference, guys, between a new player and a veteran player is when you started your account. If you made your account in 2026, you are a new player. If your account was made prior to 2026, you are a returner or standard player, what we're calling veterans. Yes, the total would be the 10 from the diamond chests. That is from the milestone irradiance. But there is also the carrot event, and the carrot event has other tickets in it as well. And that's got a light and a dark 5-star, and those, I believe, go all the way up to Lady of the Scales for the light, and what's her name? Disciplinary Prefect Arya for the dark. And then, of course, there is a special mystic summon. When Notos goes away in 9 days, so it's actually on April 9th, when he goes away, we've got the in-between Mystic Summon banner, and you will literally be able to click on Notos and select any ML5 in the game up to, I believe, Lady of the Scales, and lock it in, and then summon for it. We'll find out for sure the range of that custom group summon when the news comes out on Wednesday. They will announce the shop rotation on Wednesday. They never announce the shop rotation until the day of maintenance. Sorry, guys. It's always within, it's whenever the server reset happens prior to when maintenance happens. Do we get Galaxy coins in the box? I would think so, because they are summon tickets. So the game would recognize it as a summon. So in theory, you should get Galaxy tickets as well. Oh, they already showed it. What is this? Oh, well, how about that? Where was... Man, China always figuring shit out ahead of us. Well, there's your Galaxy shop rotation. Yeah, it's a leak, guys. It's a leak. So there you go. None of them are good. None of them are worth dropping coins on. Maybe Para if you play a certain way. Maybe Architect Leica for some niche Guild Wars. But yeah, pound for pound, it's a pretty bad rotation, guys. Check date. It says April 1st. What's wrong with the date? Bologna worth the 40 coins? Absolutely. Oh, guys, is it a joke? Is it a joke? Is it an April Fool's joke and China is out there fucking with you? Maybe. Don't trust anything on the internet. We'll find out for sure in a couple of days. Stay tuned. Okay, so let's assume that's January, though. You know, China would write it day, month, not month, day. Right? This is like a USA standard. China's year, month, day. Also, this is fine then. This is actually accurate. I don't know, guys. I don't trust anything happening on April 1st, and neither should you. But let's assume the custom group summon goes all the way up to Lady of the Scales. You got to ask yourself, do I use my pity on Notos? Do I use my pity on Lady of the Scales? Or do I use my pity on Salami? Holy crap, you got a hard choice to make. Right? Hard choice to make. My most wanted ML is School Nurse Yulha. Unfortunately, they're going to give you no ways to access School Nurse Yulha except to get very, very lucky with a Moonlight Summon. She is too recent. Some mommy. Dude, this guy right here. Hang on. I'll just find it in the damn video. So I did a little 30-minute review. Maybe you guys caught it. And by the way, I did update the comment sections about the carrot event hunt and all that kind of stuff. Thanks for pointing that out in all the DMs. Where is he here? Shit, Chrono Trigger's playing. They're going to try to fight me on DMCA rights to this, even though it's a cover. Why can't I find it? Maybe it was on the full review. I hate it when people actually me, right? If this is one of you, I'm sorry for calling you out, but Lumiere was like, it's pronounced Salome, not Salome. Thank you for your attention to this matter. So I was like, corporate says it's the same picture. I was like, that's it. I'm just going to call her Salami. Salami and bologna. And yes, I think if you have got the coinage to pick her up, I think there are few units you could grab from the Galaxy Coin Shop that are better than bologna. And bologna goes great with salami, trust. Actually, you are Tristen, not Tristen. People don't get whimsy. I'm just fucking around, guys. Relax. It ain't that big of a deal. Yeah, it's doing okay, Beardy. Since I changed it, only one person has tried to hit me and they failed. This was the old defense. This is the new one. So you may be onto something. We'll have to see. Let's crush a bunch of nerds here, and then I'm going to go and do other things. This team looks stupid easy to kill. The Sharklet Battery. Where's your gear, Sharklet? Where's your gear? Boop. So Hecate is not coming for us? Absolutely not. Hecate was only like 3 months ago, dude. 3 months ago. There's ever so slightly a chance that they might give you Hecate in a paid ticket. Well, no, I don't. Why don't I have the Galaxy coin shops? Because you don't have any Galaxy coins. Sorry. Once you have pulled a dupe of an ML5, you will get Galaxy coins. And that's really the long and the short of it. As soon as you get a dupe of an ML5, you will get Galaxy coins and the shop opens for you. You don't have a Galaxy shop because you don't have Galaxy coins, and they don't want to confuse a new player with a shop that is filled with currency that they don't have. Same thing with the Covenant shop. I think you have to summon your sixth or seventh RGB unit in a row dupe, and that opens the Covenant shop. Wow, where are all of the Nodos comps? It's kind of creepy down here. My Bologna, sure. That's her. I think this is best in slot. I think any other build is kind of memeing. Really, if you don't have the Galaxy shop available, it means you weren't unlucky. I mean, that's a good way to look at it, right? Never pulled a dupe. Because that was the thing, right? It was always the, this sucks, man. I've only got 3 ML5s and it gave me a dupe. That's their way of kind of making it up to you, right? Because once you've pulled 4 dupes, you have enough coins to buy an ML5. No Riposte Bologna? That's like the second worst set you can put on her. That's crazy talk. Why would you put Riposte on her? You want her heals, her injury, her S3 splash, everything she does is based on damage. And you're going to put a Riposte set on this girl? No, sirree. I'm gonna miss anyway, and I don't care. Get her. Yeah, 60% of the time, Riposte will proc 70% of the time. If you math it out, it's like a 42% chance to proc when everyone is alive. And every single one of her friends that dies, Riposte gets significantly worse. I think once 2 of her friends die, a counter set's legitimately better. And all of this to squeeze off some extra S1s when the power of her is her S3. Oh my God. Yeah, I am not a fan of Riposte. Let's shoot this. Lifesteal Elf's Fist is better. That's a tech build. That's not better. That is MLM. Big difference. Kill this elf. Blam, blam, smash. One more hit. One more hit. I do think Destruction best in slot. Maybe Speed Set might have some viability. And then after that, I think Lifesteal and Counter and Riposte, all 3 of those are kind of in the trash tier unless you've got godlike gear. Because you're trying to build a serious damage dealer and you're doing it without any bonuses from the set. Lifesteal set just heals, no bonuses to your stats. Riposte set just gives you 40% chance to counter. Counter set just gives you 30% chance to counter. No stats from those sets. Whereas Speed Set and Destro Set, they give you tons of stats, and it makes her easy to build because she is almost as hard to build as Hua Young. The only thing that makes Hua Young harder to build is she needs crit and Bologna doesn't. But outside of that, they need the exact same freaking stats. You got to build them tanky with a ton of damage and a little bit of speed. Cookie, what is this? Yeah, see, this is a pretty good one. The ER is absolutely fucking wild. So he got rid of his speed, so he's slower, but you can't control her. How's this working for you, Cookie? Is this working good for you? Pretty good. General rule of thumb, guys, I like my damage dealers to do damage, and Bologna's damage scales up the more injury she lays out. So a lot of people are thinking, oh, I will use counter riposte set on her. That way she stacks lots of injury so that when she eventually takes a turn, her S3 can nuke. And that's true. Every bit of that is true, except why not just kill them faster? Why not put damage set on her, instantly injure them down to almost nothing on her first clapback, and then nuke things? Riposte is one of those meme sets that's only really good on like 2 or 3 units. It's not as bad as Reversal set, which is legitimately only good on like 2 or 3 units. There is something wrong with my Wanderer Silk. She is missing gear. She should not be after my Shark. I don't know who else uses riposte other than Setska and Asflan. It's basically just those two. And honestly, on Setska, I don't even think it's necessary. A good counter set works just fine on her. Fern, yes, but almost everybody that runs... Whoa! Holy shit on a stick. Almost everybody that runs Fern has replaced it with... what do you call it? Warfare set. Warfare set's just better for Fern. Damn, she lived. Don't fear me. Are you kidding me? Oh, did you see that cheater? Did you see that cheater? Wow, what a dick. Yeah, I think Warfare Fern is the only real Fern. I think Riposte Fern is kind of a meme anymore. I really... Afternoon Soak Flan, and yeah, it is slightly better on Setska. I'm like 5% better. That's it. It's only 5% better than counter set. So if you've got like a wicked good counter set and a mediocre riposte set, you're really hamstringing yourself by putting riposte on her. Let's just do that again and not get cheated. Let's make sure Silk's got gear on. She does have gear on. What's weird? 280 speed? How are you cutting? Huh. Okay, it's fine, I guess. Nah, this is fine. We just don't get cheated is all. Yeah, right. Like, riposte is significantly better if your enemy is blind. Riposte is significantly better if you have got Fat Cat on the team. But if you are, if the enemy has got Zeo on the team, riposte goes in the shitter. If Xeno, if the enemy has got Sleep on his team, then riposte is in the shitter, and counter suddenly is significantly better. So there's a balance to it. And all of the time, all of the ways people tell me that riposte is better, I can come up with an equal number of ways that counter is better, which is why I say they're pretty much the same. All things being equal, if your riposte gear and your counter gear look exactly the same, then yeah, riposte 5% better is 5% better. But you got to accept the fact that sometimes it's just not the best in slot for her. Did he show the 6? Did I show what 6? The one that's before the 7? Holy shit. Everybody's countering over there. I can't be asked to farm warfare. What type of gears on A Robbie? Destruction set is best in slot, but counter set can be good too, but she's much harder to build on counter set. So I think you want to go Destro. I don't think you want to use that level of immunity set on her. Instead of dual attacking, let's just shove her ass to the back of the line. Or get 15%ed, I guess. Game is an asshole. I hope I'm doing well. I'm kind of mad at this this Aussie guy's team. He's the luckiest motherfucker in the world. Freaking dual attack. 15%ing my pushback. If you're letting your opponent have lady, you're playing the game wrong. This team is specifically designed to murder ladies. It's a lady killer team. In fact, this team works best into ladies. What are all these weird-ass teams? I should just be cleaving. Why am I not cleaving? Let's just cleave. Edgelords. Not you, not you. You. The slow one. And, you, so they can't raise and do their BS. Back to my roots. Yeah, but that's slow, yo, Maddie. That's the problem with the Notos is he's just dog slow. There's a free run on this team. It's a free run on this team. Guys, could you like and subscribe? Because I need some money. Because evidently I'm so poor I can't even pay attention. Yeah, but not from this stream, Ord. Not from this stream. You cannot escape my sword. How's my top model? Beautiful. Thanks for playing. Right now, my top model's missing her gear because I geared up for the Abyss. But I've got her on my Discord. Once I put her gear back, she looks like... Build showcase. Top model. She looks like this. I did recently get a 22 speed weapon. I have to check to see if it messes with her crit chance, but if it doesn't, I'll eke her up another speed. But she's really nice. Such a good unit. Oh, Renak, free win. Boop. Because that team I needed anti-raise and I needed anti-soul. Yeah, let's cleave this one. We're going to cleave until we're not able to anymore. Get your asshole in there, Rom. We don't even really need Katie for this one, but we're going to take her anyway. It's on the 2nd. It starts the 2nd and it lasts for 4 weeks. So there's a different purchase board every 4 weeks. No problem, Sonny. Like the first week has got the ML5 light ticket, and then the second week has got the selector tickets, and I think the fourth week has got the what do you call it? The yeah, I think the fourth week's got the last ML5 selector ticket. That was awesome, Strays. Could you do that all over again? What's the best arena defense? I'm gonna let you in on secret, guys. You want the sauce? You want your arena defense to be the one that looks like the bigger pain in the ass of the three that are on the screen. The best arena defense is the one where you don't get attacked that much. If you have an arena defense that has a 5% defend rate, but you only got hit 20 times the entire week, that's better than my 15% defense that got hit 500 times. Savvy? So what you want to do is you want to look at your enemy defenses and go, which one do I say, fuck no, I'm not fighting that? That's the best defense on the screen. Because beyond that, it's all about gear gapping and maybe surprising your enemy with something unique. Like, oh, I didn't see an Abyssal Crown free run coming, right? But that's really what Arena is about, is to build a defense that makes people go, nah, that'll take too long. Nah, that looks like a pain in the ass. I think I'm good. I'll just do this other fight. If you can build that arena defense, you're totally, totally winning. Oh yeah, Cookie's got good advice too, right? If you run a team that forces people to look up offenses for it, that immediately will probably make people skip you anyway. I keep forgetting that that's even a thing. I've never used it. But yeah, every time we come up with a great defense, a new unit comes out and changes things. Notos completely changed Arena. God damn. Bye, everybody. I mean, how do you build a defense against this, right? You build a defense against this, I use a different offense to it. When you're playing against a computer, you can just generally outthink it because the computer won't be creative. Look at this. Look at this super, super tanky defense, right? Super tanky defense. How can you ever possibly fight this super tanky defense? You can fight it with the quick battle button. And just win, because Notos is garbage on defense. Except when you're out of quick battles. A lot of people are running Notos on defense because people don't want to sit here and do a 26 round fight. They want to get in there, push buttons, and be done. So Notos on defense is kind of sexy, especially for that last day push, because you want people to look at it and go, this is a pain in the ass. Harsetti's always a pain in the ass. Yeah, this one's easy. In fact, this one's so easy, I'll just quick battle it. Those are the defenses you want to chase down. What's better, 300 speed Lady of the Scales with low HP and effect res, or 250 with high HP and effect res? Lady of the Scales, high speed, you build with effectiveness and you say screw effect resistance. Low speed, you build her with some effect resistance, or sorry, some effectiveness, but you stack effect res. Here, let me show you. Lady of the Heckin' Scales. Fast Lady of the Scales. Fast Lady of the Scales, you don't care about effect resistance because you're probably going first or you're going close to first. But since you're going fast, you want to be able to have her fear things, because after she does her S3, she will cycle around quickly and then you can start fearing things and you want that fear to stick. So I'm a big fan of effectiveness on Fast Lady of the Scales, and especially artifacts that have built-in CR pushes. Like this one, or Magahara's Tome, or the hamster one, Soul Consolation. Anything that helps her, anything that helps increase her tempo, make her take so many turns your enemy is losing their fucking mind because they can't get fear off of them. That's a Fast Lady of the Scales. Now, if you're running a slow Lady of the Scales, like my counter set one, now you want effect resistance, because a slow Lady of the Scales can be controlled. And if she's controlled, she's not doing shit. So I like a lot of ER on slow ladies, but also a little bit of effectiveness. She can't fear everything, but she can fear some things. And that's all she needs. And I've just got her on this because I like, you know, I like free 18 souls at the start of the fight or when she takes a turn. But you could really, there's a whole host of a variety of artifacts you can put on a slower Lady of Scales, up to and including, where is it? You know, Bastion if you can't quite deal with the effect resistance. As to which one I use the most, I use the fast one the most in player versus player, RTA, and I use the slow one the most in player versus computer PvP, like Arena, Guild Wars, things like that. I almost always reach for this lady when I'm fighting the computer, and I'll reach for this lady when I'm fighting a human, but that's just because I play cleave aggro, and this is a cleave aggro lady. This is more of a tank down bruiser lady, working off the counters, working off the fears. It's playstyle dependent. Remember, you're not building units, guys. Anybody says, show me your unit, make sure you look at it through the lens of, this is how Tristen plays, this is how Cookie plays, this is how ProQ plays, this is how Cranked plays. If you don't play the same way, the builds aren't going to work. In this game, units are the least important thing. Gear is important, but only as so much as they allow you to build the units in such a way that they have synergy with the rest of the team. It is a team building game. Everything about this is building a specific team. And once you figured out what skills you need to win the fight, you select the units that have the skills to build the fight or to beat the fight, and then you use the gear to make sure the turn order and damage and everything goes in the right directions. That's one of the things that keep people coming back to this game, is its MMO level complexity when it comes to team building, synergy, units, and stats. It's not like a lot of gacha games where it's just like, oh yeah, the new unit's released, pick it and clear all the content. Oh, nope, sorry, that unit's so last week, the new unit's out now. You gotta pull the new unit and beat all the content. The fact that it is a gear-driven game and a team synergy and skill-driven game, and that you can really do anything with any unit. I mean, Sue did the entire Abyss with free units. The game gives you 4 free. Did all the way to Abyss 120. And he did it with relatively low-end gear because he paid attention to the skills that were needed to accomplish the goal. It's great puzzle solving. It's damn near a deck builder in that regard. One of the first questions new players ask me, they come in as like, hey, I got Brie Grass Sermia. Is that a good team? I'm like, 4? And they're like, oh, just is it a good team? I'm trying to build a good team. And it's because they're coming from other games where it is all about the units that you have, not about the, ooh, this looks stinky. Look at all that evasion. Not about building a team. And that's one of the more complex things about the game, and I kind of love it. Speaking of loving it, I'm going to love slapping some Raging Xeno action on this team. Oh my god, it's too good. It's too good. Yeah, the game is complex, and that's a little daunting for people. That's one of the more frustrating things when people get into this, is how complex it can be. If you're looking for a game that's just mash buttons and win, this probably isn't it. But if you're looking for something that, you know, it's rewarding, you figure out how to do something and it feels really good when you accomplish it. Oh my god, they're all dead. Poof. Good job, Strays. Xeno, badass. Xeno was good there, right? Why was he good there? Why was arguably one of the shittier units in the game really good there? Because that entire team was predicated off evasion, and Xeno has a skill that blocks evasion, allowing my other units to work. So yeah, this team right here is an incredibly powerful team. One of the hardest hitters in the game, an evasion unit, one of the fastest units in the game, and somebody that says, I can only be hit and nobody else can be hit. So how do you beat this? You got to build a team around it. I build this team. Renok always goes first. She triggers Moon Bunny. Now nobody takes damage. Everybody's got skill null. Now, And her non-attack skill is going to activate Hua Young, who will go into the highest defense unit, absolutely shit-stomping this Fahrakin, doing enough damage to probably trigger the Hua Young. The Hua Young is going to kick into the skill nulls and do no damage. That's going to allow Saria to take her turn. Saria is going to flip the bird at them and absolutely destroy the rest of this team because Saria ignores Setsuka. In fact, we'll just do this one on manual so you can appreciate it. Normally, I would quick battle this, but watch how clean this is. Because if you know how to build a team and build synergy around it. And now, how do you build a good defense? You trick people and make them think something's happening when something else happens. So see, there she did her thing, and now she does her other thing, and now my entire team's skill null, and I've got no damage. That's going to allow me to press the S3 on Moon Bunny, which is going to activate my Summer Hua Young, who's going to kick into the highest oh, she went right into that unit. Absolutely murdering it. Didn't quite kill, but now she's able to use her S3, which was going to finish off that Hua Young. Now the Hua Young is gone. But now my Saria is ready. She's going to S3, which is going to activate her S2 because now her focus is full with all the attacks that have been done. So she flips the bird at the enemy. And all that is left is Fahrakin, who's going to die horribly to this insanely powerful S3. And even in the unlikely event Fahrakin was on Holy Sacrifice, this unit blocks Resurrection. So it's a free win because I built a team with skills that accomplished a goal. I looked at the team. I said, what do I need to stop? Who do I have that stops those things? And built something around it. 239 Zeo outsped by Lethe. Impossible without imprints. Giga impossible without imprints. If you had a lot of imprints, maybe. A 239 speed Zeo is like the equivalent of 328 speed, and I don't think you can get that on a Lethe. She's fast, but you'd have to have like 27 speed average. So this team is so effective that whenever I see Renak, I just quick battle it. Hang on, I've got a chart. Somewhere. Did I save it up here? Maybe I saved it up here. Under Zeo? Oh, of course not, because that would be fucking brilliant. Okay, I can math that out. So your Zeo is what? You said your Zeo is 239, right? So that times 1.25. No, it's 1.3, right? 239 times 1.3. No, sorry. 239 divided by 0.7 times 0.95. If it was a 325 speed... Yeah, if it was a 325 speed Lethe with the best possible speed RNG in the world, she could have outsped you. I am pretty sure... How fast would a 325 speed Lethe be? What kind of speed gear would that take? Oh, New Kali is plus 12 and Wanderer Silk's plus 14. So that makes a difference, right? So you had plus 26 speed, so that's that would be a 300 speed Lethe, which you could do. A 300 speed Lethe is possible. and really, really good speed RNG. That's still a very impressive Lethe. It should still not happen. I think speed RNG was definitely on his side. This is my Xeno. But yeah, if you ever want to know how fast your Xeno needs to be, guys, whip out a calculator, take whatever speed he is at. Mine's 236, right? And then divide it by 0.7. And that is his speed equivalent. So a 236 speed Zeo is the same as a 337 speed Renak. But that just makes them equal. You don't want to be equal. You always want to go first. So always account for speed RNG. So multiply that by 0.95 to take speed RNG out of it. And this means that my 236 Zeo always outspeeds a 320 speed Renak. Because my Zeo, even with the worst possible RNG, is still 320.2. If you want to figure out how fast to make your Zeo, run it backwards. You say, I want to be faster than a 330 speed unit. Take a 330 speed unit, multiply it by 0.7, and then add 5% times 1.05. And you want a 343 speed Zeo. 342 really is close enough, but a 343 speed Zeo always outspeeds a 330 speed unit. So just run the math up or down one way or the other. Add 30%, modify it by 5% speed RNG. But remember, it all goes to hell in a handbasket when you start putting imprints in there. You totally came to Epic 7 for the math, didn't you? Hooray! A Notos fight. Buy a Notos. My torrent gear is lacking. Yep. Everybody's torrent gear is lacking, mine included. Another one. Wow. Much variety. Somebody wanted to see Bologna. Here she is. Just, I like her with a little bit of speed. A Cookie gave up about 70 speed on his build, about 60 speed on his build in order to get a whole bunch of effect resistance on her. So he went tankier with more ER. I went way more damage, way more speed. But that's just the way I play versus the way he plays. My build's not better than his build's not better than mine, except that if I tried to play his account, my Bologna would get her ass handed to her, and vice versa, because we play different. You've got to build around your play style. We talked about building teams, we talked about building units, we talked about having units, but we didn't even get into play style. And that's an elegant thing about this game, is you're like, I don't have speed gear. I don't have how play Luna without 300 speed. I can't play Luna. Luna needs speed gear. I play this Luna way more often than the other Luna, and she slaps. Just come up with a style, build a team around it.
Different strokes of Epic 7 for different folks.
Please rate my Lulika. She looks pretty fine to me. I'd love it if Lulika got a skin. She's a top model, but this dress doesn't exactly scream top model to me. It's nice, but I think she needs a skin. You'll need to bridge her, but her damage is on point. I'm not a fan. Well, I guess since you're going just primarily damage as in a secondary damage, yeah. Yeah, I mean, you're going to want to get more speed on her eventually, but she will work for you as long as you can keep her alive, keep her hidden behind Bossarunka, have a reviver on hand in case she dies, run her with Ruel, or run her with a pusher unit so that you can have somebody that pushes her up, like Ahmed, for example, and then she S2s and bridges the rest of your team. C Poly with Awakened Leaf is a great bridge. Correct DN is a great bridge. So you know what we're talking about. Understanding concept like bridges is an important part of building a team. Mine's like 280. Would she still need a bridge? It depends. Is your opponent faster than 280? If your opponent is faster than 280, Oh, I even noticed it. Yeah, she's on pen set. So the pen's only going to help with your S1. She gets pen on her S3. So if you can ditch the pen set and make her faster, like with a crit set or something, even better. Although that will make your S1 hit a lot harder. Ah. Here, and it's got to be on Ahmed. Oop, wrong gear. Yeah, it's on Ahmed. Yeah, I mean, this is mine normally. Just Ahmed's borrowing that armor right now. But she doesn't need the pen piece. Do what I did. Just pick random broken set pieces you've got that give you the stats you need. Yeah, wow, you actually torrented her out. Holy crap, Cookie. $257, $262, $32, $37, and you're on torrent. Cookie, you beautiful, beautiful monster. It's always nice to come out here and strut and crow about how good your units are, and then Cookie like just slides into chat and says, let's just whip it out and see who's bigger. What's cooking? Cookie's cooking. He's got some wild gear. Bye, Notos. Thanks for playing. Finally, we're out of the weirdness of Challenger. Ooh, Ranak and Notos. Oh. Okay, quick, guys. Do we use the anti-Ranak team or the anti-Notos team? Decisions are hard. Both lose. Anti-Notos team it is. Ranak did tag the fat cat, though. Do not use the B-Dom team into this team. Can anybody tell me why you do not use the B-Dom team into this team? Anyone? Because Sharoon, why? What's Sharoon going to do? Sharoon's going to cleanse the stun on Ranak, letting her take extra turns. She's going to give Cascade to everybody, and I will not be able to survive the pop damage because the pop damage that comes next will remove the skill null from everybody, and then I just die. Again, understanding what the units do and what they bring to the fight is important to winning the fights. Now, this fight I could cleave, but my Amid's only 318. And if I stack speed imprints on here, I could probably go first, but I'll need two of the biggest speed imprints. And the biggest danger here is... The biggest danger is this, this girl right here. Actually, I don't want to use bombs into this, so we aren't going to use bombs. We're going to use... You know, we just need to be damn sure. We need to be damn sure. I have low confidence, but let's try it. All my builds are my Discord, by the way, guys. Exclamation point Discord, or just go to discordwolf.com, but I will show you Fat Cat right after this fight. So we did win. We stacked friggin', that was a slow-ass Ranak, guys. Even with all that stacked speed, we shouldn't be that much faster. Means I could have probably gotten away with just one of these imprints and bringing in Hecate. Okay, get a little gab up you and push you ahead of everybody. Okay. I don't know if my strays is on the right artifact. Normally I have strays on Symbol of Unity so that we have better chance to hit. I hope it says Symbol of Unity when I push this button. Cannot escape my sword! Oh, Symbol of Unity. Goodbye, everybody. He didn't even deserve my S3. Bye, Urals. Thanks for playing. Oh, such variety, much diversity. It's nice that we have units like Setska and Hot Topic Hua Young so that we can have people that don't have white hair in this game. What would happen if I tried to strays this one, guys? Yikes. Here's my fat cat. He's just on random pieces of gear. The protection set was just added fluff, because why the hell not? I just built him tanky enough to not die, gave him enough effectiveness that when he uses his S3, he can occasionally defense break and stun. But he doesn't need that much, guys. I like this artifact on him. Jeez, it's not even max leveled.
Hey Tristen, how excited are you for episode 6? And what unit are you most excited for?
I am giga excited for episode 6, especially if it's written as well as the Aki Dien story. That story was some of the best writing I've ever seen come out of this company. And if they've still got those same writers on staff, I hope they pay them more so that we can get more of that kind of story. The unit I'm most excited for might surprise you, but it's going to be Kayron. I hope we finally get a good version of Kayron. Kayron has always been kind of mediocre in all of his forms, right? Like, Red Kayron, he's niche good in certain places. He occasionally would spike up in utility and then crash back down. Twisted Eidolon Kayron, same thing. After 10,000 buffs, he finally got niche usable. Even if you go over to CZN, Kayron's one of the hardest hitting units in the game, but he's kind of absolute trash there too. So I really hope that we get Dark Kayron and he's freaking insane. Is Nodos a must to summon? Not in my opinion. If Guild Wars means a lot to you, then yes. Outside of that, I think I would wait until Tuesday and see if the custom group summon goes all the way up to Lady of the Scales, and then look at that list and say, do I want any of these units more than Notos? And then you still have to make the hard decision of Notos, Lady of the Scales, or Salami. It's like, it's really, really hitting you with the FOMO with these three banners so close together, right? But I don't know. Sue thinks Salami is not going to be that brutal. I think any unit that you can draft and your opponent has to not only figure out what counters your draft, but also what counters their draft, because she will copy it. She copies their stats too. You need one stat on Salami, and that's speed. Because once she takes a turn, she becomes the other unit, including their stats. And you get to say, like, think about it, right? You're fighting me, and at any point in time, I can say, this is where I'll copy your Ahmed, or this is where I'll copy your strays. How do you fight that? You got to make a defense that can handle... I got to make an offense that can handle 4 enemy. You got to make an offense that can handle 8. It's wild. Absolutely fucking wild. But is Salami going to be really good in Guild War? Better than Notos? I don't think so. Notos is going to be way better in Guild War. If you don't care about RTA that much, maybe Notos is the way to go. If you do care about RTA, it's going to be hard to pass up on Salome. And if that custom group summon gives you access to Lady of the Scales, that's the strongest unit in the game. How are you not going to get that? It's rough. Notice is top 3 ML5 currently, yes, but it was preseason, it's early on, people were testing them, and nobody's learned how to fight them yet. You see that a lot with almost every new release unit. They have a really big early success, then it mellows. All Notos has done has increased my win rate in RTA. If you know how to fight against them, He is not that hard to handle, but Light put it best. Light said he is a unit of privilege, right? The reason Notos is relatively easy for me to beat is I've either got the speed to outcleave him, or I've got the units, the evasion style units to deal with him in a slow fight. If you're playing up high, right, where the people are way better than me, way faster than me, they first pick Notos. I'm like, okay, fine. I'll shift down to an evasion unit to deal with him, or I will try to cleave him, and then they just outgear me. If I try to cleave them, they pivot and outcleave me. They speed contest and outcleave me. And now I got to deal with, I got to let them have all their imprints and their speed units because Notos is their anchor and I can't deal with their anchor. Or if I try to tank down and deal with them, then they just pivot into a cleave that can deal with my tank down. It makes it very hard at high ranks when you're being outclassed. But if you've got a decent pool of units and you don't care about going for legend, I think Notos is very easy to beat and not that hard of a unit. But if you're relatively new, he's a free ticket to Masters. You want to get your Masters frame next season, grab Notos for sure. You like winning in Guild Wars, grab Notos for sure. He's insane there. But would I pick him over Lady the Scales? I'm not so sure I would. And would I take him over Salami, being able to copy buffs? I don't think I would. Imagine copying his bluff. The problem is when he goes into domain, it lasts for 3 turns. When she goes into domain, it lasts for 1. She's not going to copy his buff very well. So, I guess to sum up, you can't go wrong. Notos is a very strong unit. Watch this DN evaporate. Oh my god, she lived. Lady of the Scales is arguably the strongest unit in the game.
With the new Biblis, going to match her with Green Yoha, Blue Dominion, and Tyranna Roy Guard for maximum reflect damage.
Here's the other thing too, right? What do we know about Salami? For someone who doesn't know, who is Salami? Salome is the new ML5 unit who will be released on April 23rd. And the only thing we know about her kit is that her S3 lets you turn into the enemy's unit for 1 round with all the skills ready. Yeah, she's Ditto from Pokemon. She literally is. And she doesn't just get all their skills, she gets their stats too. She literally, even her sprite turns into it. 1 minute Salome's there, the next minute she's there. Because they showed it for a couple of rounds, they showed her use the skill. That's insane, and that's her only skill that they've shown. She's got 3 other skills in the kit that we don't even know about yet. So I don't know. I'm pretty giga freaking impressed by her. This is going to strip and push this elf to the back of the line and is not going to get 15%ed. There are 2 other skills. You know what I mean. There we go. Boop, boop. Oh, you know what? Yeah, she killed Ross and then changed back. That's a good point. That's a good point. I'll go back and watch it again, but you might be right. It might have only lasted 1 turn because... Ow! My face. Because the fight had ended and she turns back. 2 gold transmit stone units in a row? Maybe. Or maybe they offer some other way to get her. Or get her imprints, don't know. Will the 200 discount summons carry out to Salami Pepperoni? No. The discount summons for 2 events. It's for a special new banner for new players. People create an account in 2026. As soon as they start the game, they will get that special discounted 200 summon thing. That may even be permanent. I don't know how long it's going to last, but you start an account on April 2nd, and you will get, or even right now, on April 2nd, you will get that custom summon with your 200 summons, but that is a special, its own banner, right? It's not going to be accessed through your Mystic banner. It's going to be a separate banner that you'll click on. Something like this, a separate banner, and you can do summons, and that will only go up to Lady of the Scales. I believe. I think that goes up to Lady of the Scales. And once all that's gone, this disappears, and you're back to using this banner like the rest of us plebs. Now, the rotation, what comes after Notos here, right? The custom summon that comes after Notos for 2 weeks, it's only 2 weeks, that will also have a discounted thing, but that goes away. It's not permanent, it's permanent until they've done their 200th summon, then it goes away. Once they've done their 200th summon, it goes away. But we get the in-between, the banner that's between Notos and Salami, that is a special discounted banner, and it is only Salami. Salami can copy Kali, so just imprint her with Kali. I don't think it quite works like that, but I like the cook. Yeah, she copies the skills, not the imprint. So the copy skill of Salami's are S2. I thought it was her S3, guys. But we haven't seen her full kit yet, and we won't see her full kit until... We won't see her full kit until probably the 14th of April. 14th, 15th of April is probably when we'll see her full kit. It's possible we'll see it as early as the 8th. Maybe. But yeah, starting the 2nd, Notos, or starting the 9th, Notos is gone, and you've got 2 full weeks of summons. Yeah, Notos is gone on the 9th. It's unlikely we'll see her full kit while Notos is still up. They want to create FOMO, so we'll probably see her full kit on the 15th. And this is where Salome comes out after maintenance. Boo, ProCube. You should be ashamed of yourself. Copy. Yeah, remember you copy. Yeah, you copy their gear and their sets. I mean, you copy everything about them. It's kind of crazy. I'm curious if you copy Vildred, if you get the speed imprints. Suddenly you're zooming. All right, guys, I promised to take my girl scooter riding, so I'm going to wrap it up here. Am I going to make videos on the Challenge Floors of the Abyss? Eventually. I've still got 12, yeah, 12 more floors to do in Abyss, and then I'll decide what to do. Do your Guild Wars when you get back? I don't wanna. Are there any Notos defenses? I'll go do those. Those are easy. Notos defense! And... Ew. That should be good, right? I don't even care about the bottom team. I just want to try out the top team. Wow, that's a fast Notos, guys. Wouldn't it be funny if we could stun him? Bonk. Oh shit, it's too good. It's too good. Get injured. Ow. I blind you right back. God of Battle stunned by a cosplaying robot. Too right. Boop. $110% evasion, bitch. Clanker on clanker violence. Ow. Boop. Boop. And kicked through a wall. Thoughts on Bois from Coin Shop? You mean Bologna? Definitely. Boop. Bois, I would caution you about because Bois is very hard to build. Oh, is it 75? I guess it's 75. What a dick. It's okay. Maid will bring her back to life before he dies. Bring her back to life, Maid. GG. Boop. Boop. Holy sacrifice. Bam. Oh, you're right. 3 allies. You're right. Boop. Okay, the fight I didn't really put much thought into. Hopefully we don't get our asses handed to us in this one. I would recommend that you try to build her first. Find another, I believe she's a Scorpio warrior. Whatever her class is, find another warrior with the same zodiac. Make sure you can build her. She is an incredibly hard unit to build. And honestly, her stock's dropped a little bit. She's still very, very, very good, but she's not the unstoppable monstrosity she used to be. So, if you're going to die here, I've got freaking, what do you call it? 3F. She can't not die here. Bye, Ras. Make sure you can build her. She's one of those units that if she's not at a certain stat line, she just sucks. But if she's at that stat line, she is God tier. So if you can build her, then get her. If you can't build her, you got to decide, are the coins worth an investment here? She is a high A tier unit, though, still. I don't think she's the S tier she used to be, but she is high A tier. Oh, nice abyssal crown you got there, Arcetti. Jerk. Does Malona still work in PvE? I mean, do you consider Guild Wars PvE? Because if so, yeah. She's all right. I don't think she's the best for PvE. Her green and blue sisters are better there. Wait a minute. Great googly moogly. Why? How? What sets my Setsuka on? One's on injury, the other's on counter. That one was on counter. What's up with this Team 1 that it broke my guild open like a shotgun and fucked it till it screamed for Jesus? Anybody? Do we have notes? We don't even have notes. Okay. So, you oh wait, we can't omit strays because of this biddy. Interesting. It's a 400 speed Bois, trust. Okay, we got to have you. It would be really nice if we could have the Queen of Tartar Sauce herself, Hikadi. Or no, we got it. And now we need somebody to deal with Hua. Am I overthinking this, or is it just frickin' Spirit Eye Celine? Has she got enough ass to get through that? Freeren's gonna S3 after, though, and potentially strip. Yuha Dark Corvus, boring. Ahmed Stray's Bellion. How do I deal with this? How do I deal with this protecting this, or this protecting herself and keeping this from dying? Yeah, Freewind survives and does the damage, right? Okay, I got it. Easy. I guess we kind of need to build a team for bottom, don't we? This we strays cleave. I don't care. You're just there looking pretty. It's okay. This is fine. I forgot she wasn't on immunity set. You're just going to S3 first. It won't hurt us because we're all have immortality. Then you'll do your thing. Then we'll S3. I think Celine will lap the Hecate. At 292, she's basically 145 speed. No, Hecate will not lap. Yeah, it's a giga-fast free run, right? I have no immortality because of Hecate. I'm a dumbass. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. We'll still just hit this. And we'll hit it again. Whoa! Goddamn freaking Healy artifact. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Chill, guys. Guys, this is fine. Yeah, I should have, instead of tartar sauce, I should have gone with Veronica. Veronica would have been better here. We just control. Okay, do not go into Celine. Holy shit, guys. I just became a statistic. I just became a statistic. What a nasty defense. I am not sure Renak would have worked. That was a really, really tanky bystander. I'm not sure Renak would have killed it. It could have killed Freerin, though. Yeah, the Pilfer on Freerin, you're right. Renak was the play. Good call. Renak was the play. We'll look at our guild's defense and see if anybody else did Renok. Though I do think that would have worked better if I could have put immortality on people, so I should have taken Veronica instead of Hecate. Muna Ludwig cleaved it. Yeah, maybe. Don't miss Ruel again. Well, we're here for a minute, guys. Oh, Zeo successor! Where were you 5 minutes ago, Featherless? That's not only a good idea, it's a fun one. Shit. If you're talking about the Mystic Summon that's in between Notos and Salami, I think you're a fool if you pull on that until you see Salami's kit. That's just all there is to it. You wait a week, see what Salami's kit looks like, and then you start pulling on that banner. You're trying to get into World Cup early, I mean, there's no reason to rush it. Take your time and see what she looks like, make an informed decision. Oh, I want another Notos fight. Those are the ones that I want to flex on. Notos. I think people are starting to learn that he is absolute garbage tier on defenses. Any Notos over here? No. Notos! Let's go. Tempted to use the injury one on this. But the counter's just too important for this. Down here, what do we got? She died, didn't she? Unfort. Okay, so Notos, Zeo, or Zeno, and who? Hang on, I made some notes for myself about crushing with Notos. Where'd I put them? Chat's giving me suggestions and I'm not looking at them because I need to find my Notos notes. Where are they? And I can't find my Notos notes. Fine, I'll look at chat. Ruel, Urban, Empyrean, Illy. It's boring. We don't like boring. I mean, here it is, Illy. Here it is, Illy, and I can actually just bait somebody with this unit and then just run them down. I don't want to get soloed by Setsuka, though, so I'm going to take Xeno. My only concern is if Ras murder stomps Xeno. Surely I'm fast enough that it doesn't matter. Boop. Again. Aw, where's my lethal whispers? Boop. Again. Ah. Stunned because it's funny. Shit, it never gets old. There's no reason to S3 now, really. Of course, it does give me 30 fighting spirit. I'm just gonna save it. Bow. Very good. Hit through that evasion. Just bonker. Bonk. I'm 40 mystics from pity. Do you know if I could save the special mystic for Salami? I don't No, the special mystic is just for the in-between Salami and Notos banner. It's so that you can maybe go get your Lady of the Scales or somebody else. That should be enough injury that this kills. Poof. Bonkers. Yeah, as far as I know, that discounted summon, guys, it's just for the interim banner that is between Salome and Notos. Boop. Again. Man, my Lethal Whispers is not proccing. I'm going to save the souls in case I need to burn Maid, just in case he lands a hit on me here. Yeah, if you want to keep pulling on Notos, but you want to blow your pity, you can switch to 4-star, but be aware there's no guarantee. You're just burning Mystics, and we're talking about Notos, we're talking about a custom summon, and we're talking about Salome back to back to back. I don't think it's the time you want to be wasting Mystics, right? Expect them to sell Mystics like crazy. Oh, Lethal's only procs on a counter? Well, there we go. Lethal. Oh, wait. Is she going to Lethal after this hit? Kick through a wall. And then hit again. And hit again. Boop. The blind idiot god. Isn't blind. Isn't blind. Blammo. Stunned, cause it's funny. Aw. Injury. This might kill. That's enough injury. I think it will kill. Oh, you mean the special bookmark mystics that we're getting? The what do they call it? The librarian bookmarks? I don't know if they will expire before the Salome banner or not. We'll find that out on Wednesday. Chances are they will, but we don't know for sure. Stunned! It's too funny. Bye, Notos. Alrighty then. I think if anybody needs some rupture in their life, it is Setsuka. I think it's like 40. It's not a lot. Is that a counter, Ross? Brother, counter Ross. Oh no, all the debuff. Oh, that's right. Oh no, I got it. Actually, this will stick because this is a status effect. Oh no, I'm getting sealed. Oh no, I'm not. Nope, not that. The splash damage will kill Ross, so I might as well do it here. If she's soft enough, I didn't quite kill both. That will definitely kill Ross. Even on a... Wow. Oh, I missed because I went into an opposite element. Oh, I played myself. Guys. The French have a word for that. My pronunciation might be a little bit off, so I apologize to any French speakers in the chat, but I believe what just happened there is what the French call being le dumbass. Okay, it's fine. 50% chance, right? Surely we just hit. We just hit. It's only a 50-50. She was not on Violet's talisman. Okay, you had me for a minute. You had me for a minute. Oh, fuck the blind. Well. Yeah, we just lose. We might be okay because I'm a really, really fast god, and I will go before her, and I think I can get us back into domain. Okay, I think I lap her. I didn't lap her. That's okay. We're back in. We're healed up. Woo! Oh yeah, wait. I didn't go into opposite element. How did Xeno miss? Was he really? Because it should have said Violet Talisman if I missed there. How did Xeno miss? Minus 50 plus 50. Oh no, lethals is 20%. I got 20% it on Xeno. Yeah, I got 20% it on Xeno. Anyway. Any landing you can walk away from. There you go. Guild Wars done. I have done my public service, and now I'm going to go. I will catch you guys next time. It's still 50-50. No, it is 20. It's 20. Who is streaming Epic 7, guys? You guys want to go chill at Mr. Joe K5 or check out Miko Oni? They're both longtime fans of the chat, and I have not rated either of them in a while. Maybe got a preference? Heads, it's Joe. Tails, it's Miko. Heads it is. We're going to go see Joe. All right, guys. Thanks for being here and for helping out and for not laughing at me too much when I played myself. I will catch you guys maybe tomorrow. I got a lot of videos to put out, and I get sucked into streaming with you guys and get off track. So I suck at making videos on stream, evidently. Good luck on your pulls. Good luck on your Heart of Orbis. Get that stuff done, and I will catch you all later. Have a good one, everybody. That awkward moment where I have 5 seconds before I can push the raid button. And I just stare awkwardly at the screen. Bye!